So this time I'm doing House of Fun, which I think is the last level. Yeah, okay. House of Fun doesn't have that much stuff, but it does have enough. I guess more than, I don't know. It does have some stuff. First thing I guess is over here. I'll try it. It's a difficult trick that does not do anything, or well, maybe, I don't know. You can use this to jump up here, and if you time it well enough, it's possible to jump off the billboard and go past that wall. I'm gonna give you a few more attempts so you can, if you try it yourself, you can like have a line up. Like I think, yeah, something like that. You have to get some speed and jump. I don't know. It's really difficult and inconsistent as well. Oh, actually, I made it. There's nothing you can do here. There's this tiny bit of floor that is right here that you can stand on. It's just this rock. Yeah, it's just the rock. And if you fall down, then there's nothing really you can do. There might be something interesting. I don't know. Well, so I'm fallen here, and I respawned. If you go in each level, or I think in each level, I'm not too sure, but if you go far away from the level, there's just a box that if you're not inside of the box, you will get despawned. And that it's to prevent you from going infinitely far away. It's in every level that has this, even levels that don't have places you can like really walk off. Well, probably. Like State College, it has an invisible void, and all levels have a respawn barrier below the level. So that and a death barrier also, but if you get past that, then you can also hit the respawn barrier. Another thing here that I found, you can also go out of bounds right here. First you can try jumping on these pipes. No, come on. But that doesn't really do anything useful. But, because there's an invisible wall here, but if you go like this, you can go past it. Now, I jumped off into the respawn barrier right here. I'm gonna touch it in a few seconds, so I wasn't able to really explain that, what happened, how I did it. I will do that now, because I'm so nice. Aww. Up here, all the way over here, there's an invisible wall. Even here, you cannot go for it. But if you go right under it, like here, right here, then you'll be able to then jump away. Then the invisible wall will push you back, and you'll be able to go forwards. There's a tiny little sliver of land that you can stand on. Tiny sliver of there's a tiny place you can stand on. Also nothing there. And theory is that you might be able to enter this this 2D area before it unlocks, but I'm not sure if the trigger is there to make you go into the 2D section itself. I'm gonna try doing it one more time. I think I hit the invisible wall. You have to go under it, which is hard. Yeah, now it's too little, so you cannot actually jump all the way. See, I'm jumping, and the invisible wall is pushing me back, so I can't do it. I'll try one more time, maybe, and actually go onto the sliver of land. But it's not necessary. You just know that it's there. And might... Oh, there you go. And it... Fuck. Sorry. I was supposed to land on it. Okay, I guess I'm not gonna do it. There's not really a point. Now for the actual good tricks, useful tricks and stuff. That's more interesting. Debatably. I guess. Right here. You can get on this top platform layer. To the layer of these top platforms. You can use the button that's there because it is there. But here it's quicker since you can jump on this and then jump on these. Now don't get deceived because it's not that intuitive. If you try to land on it and then go, then it won't work. Also, if you just jump from here, you're gonna be too low and it won't work. What you have to do is gain a little bit of altitude with this, since it pushes you up a little bit. So you use that, it pushes you up, then you go backwards and target those things. Here it pushes me a little bit up, then I jump, and I missed. But you do have to get pushed a little bit there. And this trick leads to a few more things in here. You can jump all up on this platform, which is just that standard wall jump shenanigans. There's a lot of just things you can do with wall jumps. You can just jump up places like this one. Here, there's an invisible wall again to prevent you from going out of bounds, but you can jump up here. Once again, wall jump jank. It just, if you jump a certain way, I don't know really how to teach you. I guess just gotta literally throw yourself against the wall until you get a feel for it. I don't know. My advice is instead of going fully left, fully to one side, I reckon going first directly away from the wall and then closer. But not too much. I don't know, it's just whatever. You can stand on it and jump on this and maybe go there. There's two things. One, go here and just stand out of bounds. There's not much to do here. Actually, what is this thing? What is this thing? I don't know, there's nothing you can really see here. There's this blue wall that's actually just a wall, so you cannot see past. It's just a curtain that you can't see past. And right here, along this line is the border that you cannot cross. If you try to cross it, then you will get stuck. Or if you cross it while touching the ground or water, you will respawn. And if you cross it while in the air, you will get stuck, and the only way you get soft locked, and the only way to get out is restarting the level or quitting. Yeah, that's just how the borders work. There's, near the start of this video I said how the borders work. That's one of the borders. There's nothing interesting there. From there you can also go under this platform and on the other side, but there's nothing too important there, or at all. I guess it's just interesting that you can go there, I guess. Now something important, actually. You can jump here, and then, oops. Oh my god. I'm washed up. Oh my god. I'm not even trying. It's like I'm not even trying. You can go on this wall and into the pipe. Now the pipe has the hitbox that you need to hit in order to actually go into it is a bit deceiving because it's not right next to the pipe. It's on the kind of behind the pipe. you know, we can check back to see how I went into it. If you just go in hugging the wall, you'll most likely not, you'll most likely miss it, you most likely won't enter. You go behind, and the trigger is about at that one of those lines in the pipes, like this thing. These pipes, these markers. You can rewind the video and see what I mean. Now we go to this section. If you go here brown, at the top of this place there's a button, and if you go into the here while being brown, you can press the button from here, like this. Look, it's pretty cool. Not really that useful. It's fun. Now we get to the real meat of this level. This place. Yeah, you can, by looking at this, you can kind of get a feel that this is the place where it would kind of get both tricks. So there's these cuts, pinky emissions. Oh, I could explain the 2D how 2D works. Sometimes if an object is too far away and you try to shoot it with pinky to go up, then it tells you that you can't. Sometimes, I don't know, it's really janky, but very often if you put the cursor, see, it currently tells me that I can't, but if you put the cursor far away at just its edge, then you can usually hit it, even if it's far away. So these text dialogue mission markers have a really big hitbox. They're like this entire place. So, if you don't want to activate it, there's two options, either being inked, which is not the best option, or, well, being inked can have its uses, or you can go around. While around, this is the place where there's a lot of tricks. You can jump on this, then you're on the second layer. Now, I'll first tell you something really cool, that this layer up here does not have collision. Actually, well, it's not supposed to, I don't think. Hold on. Does it? This one does, I think. No, yeah. Does it? No, this wall does not have collision. So you may be able to go through it, I don't know. Am I sure that it doesn't have collision? I'm not too sure. I thought I looked at this. I don't know. And there are some of these, a lot of these ceilings on these towers do not have collision, and you can walk through them. Or like jump through them. This is the way to get to the second layer here. I didn't really use it. Here on the top, this is a layer of grass. It's used across the towers for texturing. And it does not have collision. This time it doesn't have collision. And you can see that because you can move the camera through it. And if you jump, then, I mean, right now it's not looking that it's possible to just jump it. But if you go from the, well, I think it could be possible. You can see that it's grass because it's green. There's also grass right under it, on the ceiling of this conveyor belt. Also not really seeable. There's also, the final bit of grass I noticed is right, actually there might be probably more, is right here. For example, for some reason, it starts being green even when you don't paint it, like this, for some reason. It's interesting. Now here is a place you'd probably get stuck, and there is a pretty difficult trick of getting past it to the higher layer. It involves doing this, jumping, and then wall running across this. Now, it's kind of weird, because if you wall run across these sharp corners, then you'll just fall. However, in the small amount of time when you actually hit the wall, and like the first half second when you're wall running, the corners do nothing. So if you land on this thing, on the edge, and then walk past, then you'll actually be able to go on it without falling off. It's very difficult, everything about it, and there's another part of it later. And once I do this jump, that's even more difficult probably. Now that you're here, the best way to get up that I found is maneuvering yourself about here, jumping, and you have to go up. There's a kind of maybe a few ways of being able to jump that, and it's difficult. Watch out, I'm falling off. These things are really weird. Oh my god. Oh my goodness, this is difficult. Or I just suck. Oh, I was there. I just suck. I'm better than this normally. Usually, I guess. Offline, I'm pretty good at it. Alright, now you go. Here, to go farther, you can... There's a wall here. And you can't really... I don't think you can actually just jump over. So instead you must do this and land on this button. Now, here, cool thing about these pipes, that normally on top of them, it's a slippery surface, and oh my god, and you cannot touch them, cannot jump off of them, but for some reason on the edge of the pipes, like the ones that are up here, that are touching the wall, you can move on them normally, and you can jump on them and go here. It saves some time. Here, crazy thing, you can jump. If you jump here, there's a gravity wall turned on here before you're supposed to. Well, before you're supposed to actually go on it, before you were actually activated. Yeah, it's pretty easy to get on. Just jump here and you'll launch yourself up on the gravity wall. Now, if you do it correctly, then you can get enough like vertical momentum to hit that paint bot. But that's pretty difficult. This is probably the hardest one here. Or jump on this. But if you can't do that, which like I also can't really do it very well, you can hold the jump button here, go forwards, and sometimes if you go to the right, you'll be able to climb on this thingy and be up top. Ouch. Be here. Oh my goodness. This place is interesting. What you can do here is skipping the entire middle section by doing this crazy thing, jumping on this, and then wall jumping all the way to that pipe in the middle, which if you do it correctly, then at the bottom of it, if you land on the button, it will suck you up and make you go all the way to the final section. Now, I'm not gonna do it here. I'm gonna tell you, like, the setup. Probably that's the best. In order to do that, you should be on this vent. It looks like a vent. Then if you just jump normally, you will hit this fence. You have to go a little bit to the side and then jump. And once you're really hugging the fence, you can jump off and maybe slightly maneuver yourself to reach the pipe. It's very difficult, but it can work. You can skip this whole section, which is fast. Here, there's a really cool thing. if you are on these pipes, you will get inked and fly into the sky. Now, why is that? Why does that happen? Well, the little ink puddles that are on the top layer that you saw right a few moments ago have their hitbox go quite a bit downwards, and so that even on top of these pipes, it's still considered to be ink, and you hover up, because that's how the liquids work in this game. Hold on. It's every water and paint pools and ink have their hitboxes go quite a bit downwards, and you can abuse that. Sometimes. Here you can use it in such a cool way that you can go out of bounds, because remember how I said that some of these ceilings don't have collision? Well, this is one of them, so that the ink can take you up through the ceiling. See, I get hit by these ink bubbles, and I can go here. I'm gonna just wash myself up so it's nicer. Why is this happening? Sometimes, whenever you get inked, then every time you change color... Oh, it stopped. Blub just says his the cleaning sound effect and his sound effects of being cleaned by ink get played. So I was there, I fell off, and now I'm on the lower layer. This is above another ceiling where these lasers are. You can do stuff here, and you can then fall even more down the tower. Remember this? This is the grass patch that was next to that really hard jump I did. Remember that? That you had to abuse the wall running, edge fall cancelling something over here. And this is the grass I pointed out. I'm gonna fall even lower. Maybe do some interesting stuff here. This is another layer of the grass I showed you, and under it is another one, which is, I didn't show you, but I told you about it. It's the first conveyor belt. Now, I'm at the very bottom. Oh, these things that make the pipes that make these lasers actually go far into the tower. Interesting. Now, I thought that you might be able to go inside of these pipes from this way, but it looks like you cannot. Even from the outside, if you just jump from there, it does not seem to be possible. Let's move on to the second tower. Now, for the second tower climb to work, you need to be inked while going in it. So the best way to get inked here is probably in the 2D section that was before this whole thing, in that pipe before, because there's a big ink pool under those cogs. But I'm not gonna do it just now. I'm just gonna show off how you would do it if you were inked. You can jump to these pipes, and to this button. Once you're here, you can wall run, wall jump, and then slam yourself on the floor. And if you wiggle yourself up here, you'll be able to stand. There's this tiny bump on it, because this part is the slippery pipe, and you want to go onto the walky bit of the pipe, which it's hard to go. Normally hard to really go up to. But if you wiggle yourself and I think even hit the wall on the side, then it should be pretty easy, pretty trivial. Come on, give me a few more attempts. Jump. You gotta get a rhythm of it. I I had a method, but I forgot about it within a few minutes. Anyway, you can jump on the pipe, and then once you're there, you'll be able to target a water hydrant that's above there, and by targeting the water hydrant while you're inked or on fire, but there's no way of becoming on fire in this level, I don't think, then you'll be able to slam it and skip the tower. Skip this first section. I'm not gonna do it because I'm not inked, but I will show it later. You can just walk on all of these. What is it? What are these things? You can walk on them and just jump up. And the good way to bypass them, but like this way. Yeah. I'm gonna continue the normal way for now. I will show you how to do it. How to do the tower climb normally. Okay, this is the place you will jump on the pipe. Then if you jump on this, wall jump and slam this water hydrant, then you'll be able to go up here. And you can just jump on this fan. It's like a ventilation, mix of a ventilation and a fan. I don't think there's anything there. I'm gonna check. I'm curious. I don't think there's anything of importance here. Well, it might be faster. Well, no, definitely not. I don't know. It's interesting. I guess you can do that. It also might be possible to skip a little bit of section in here. I don't really. It looks possible, but it's not necessary to do. Oh, like this. This looks very promising. Yeah, I like that. Maybe even using the pipe, because you should be able to jump off of this. Yes, yes, I can. Yeah, but I cannot wall run on it for some reason. I don't know. A really weird thing with these crushers that it's, and now's a good time to, I guess, tell you, even though it's not on right now, there's a glitch when the crushers, normally they slam down, after a small moment to go back up, they wait up, then they get a little smoke signal, or like water vapor or something, and then they crash down. But there's a state they can be in, i.e. it's like a glitch, when the times it takes to do something are reversed. It goes up and slams down almost immediately, and then once it's down, it stays down for a long time, and then gives a signal that often you cannot even see because it's in the floor, and then the signal makes it go up. So it's the rolls are different, and it's bad and glitched, and it's really annoying and really scary. So when you go here from this water hydrant, jump on this fan and these pipes, and you can be here. There's another intangible ceiling over here that I didn't find a way to go past, but it is here, and you can see that it's intangible, in fact, by moving the camera through it. Yeah, if you can move the camera through something, that means it's intangible. If you go on this, on the edge of this, goodness. If you go on the edge of this, and then wall run, then you can go here. There's not... Well, if you get launch glitch, then you might be able to... Well, you probably would be able to go up there, but I don't really have it currently, and the fun stuff in the Block 2 series is mostly launchless, because with launch glitch you can pretty much do anything. Oh my goodness. Pinky is really good because she does not care about the color of elites. She just kills them, even if she herself is the wrong color. Here, there is another intangible ceiling. This one up here. But I also don't think you can do anything with it. And up. And hold up. Hold up. I'm trying something. You can... yeah, I guess there's nothing that you can really do. Okay. So if you go on it, and I guess on this thing, you can... I was almost there. You can stand it, but didn't really find a way of being able to jump up, because if I try it, hold on, I cannot see anything. If I try and jump, because the ceiling does not have collision, but if you try and jump through it, you hit something. Or maybe it does have collision, or it has collision but only in close to the wall, or there's something else in the way so that you cannot jump through. But it looks like that it doesn't have collision, because you can make the camera go through. I don't know what blob would be hitting here. Can the camera please go back there? I don't know, I guess you just can't do it. Okay. What you can do here is a really, really easy way, or at least a substantially much easier way of getting up from this section to the third one by using this. Lining yourself up between the paint pot and you and the pipe, or making the paint pot be between you and the pipe. Yeah, this thing smokes. It makes it a bit difficult to see. If you make the paint pot in between you and the pipe and you charge through, do not do anything else, just do this. It will make you go up. Yeah, now that you're up, now you can do stuff in the third section, which there isn't that many. Now, one really interesting thing is that I was still in a mission. This was by accidentally. I'm still in the mission, but the missions in this game do not disappear. At least most of them. There's some that disappear if you go far away. I think just one, and that's the one where in downtown in which the blanks start attacking you. Anyway, in the mission markers do not disappear from your compass, even if you're far away, like in here, in House of Fun. Now, House of Fun is like the only level that this can actually do anything in. Maybe in Rail Yards if you go inside of the Fabricator, because that's an alternate area, but I don't think you can really be in a mission and in the Fabricator right now. I'll try looking into it. It probably might be possible. Maybe. You can see where the second area is of the 3 towers. It's right there. You can see the relation of all 3 areas. Now, right now, the 3 towers are approximately about somewhere there, and the first area that you spawn into is more to the left, like there. It's like a triangle. Here, there, and here. They're very far away and inaccessible, most likely, because of that border, invisible, of the barrier that makes you respawn if you go through it. So that makes a lot of stuff in this game impossible to really do. Here, if you go through this section, a cutscene will trigger that shows you that this is the place where they make the hypnodiscs. But if you go around, you can bypass it. It's probably not faster. I don't know, it might be worth it to give it a shot. It's, I guess, interesting. And here, normally you should be only able to transform this wall on this, since jumping and trying to hit it does nothing. But you can go to the sides of this and do it like this. Anyway, let's take a moment to observe the beauty of this. Wow, it works so well. This one will respawn in a few moments, I think. It will despawn and then spawn in as a new one. Well, it's gone and there's a new one. Beautiful. You can do this trick I did right now on all of the towers. All of these, yeah, there are towers a bit. Then the final section, the middle part, is pretty much just basic platforming. You can use a lot of these excrusions. Is that a right word? Is that a word that even exists? On this to make your way up, even the paint bots and everything. It's really easy to do. You can jump on this and then up here. You can jump to this. You can wall on all of these. You can jump on all of these pipes if they're down enough. Jump on this. You can just maneuver all of this, everything here. Jump on this, jump on these pipes, jump on this ventilation unit, and jump in the middle. Here, if you jump on this side, or on the other side as well, if you just jump where there's these, what are these things? These pipes on the brain, you can climb your way up and try and touch this. It does not have collision. It's cool. Wow. That's everything in this section. Pretty much, I guess, you can, in the middle area, you can just go everywhere. Go everywhere you wish. It's really easy. So now, let's go back to the second section, because there's still the third tower. But how do we go back? This Z piston, I don't know, is not functioning. You can't get into the pipe. But, well, no problem. Just go into this way. Yeah, that's funny. Anyway, the third tower. Now, you cannot really go here without triggering this, unless you are inked, like I said before. So, I have another challenge already right now, so I can go through it. Now, there's a cool thing. There's a shadow here. But what is it a shadow of? I'm not too sure, actually. I think there's a paint pot or something up there. There's a yellow paint pot there, but maybe. But I'm not sure if that's the thing that causes it. Well, I don't think so. There's just a piece of shadow there. Okay, I guess nothing, huh? I don't know what it is. Alright, let's do this section. Oh my goodness. This section is very... Oh my god, they double teamed me. That was... I almost got killed. There's not a way of getting fully up on this tower without launch glitch or activating it. But you can get about halfway there. Well, you also cannot get all the way up the second tower, but you can get really close, and that's all you need. I'm gonna get me a bit more paint, and then I'll do it. This tower is the hardest to climb, in my opinion, from my experience. You can do it like this. This jump to here, all these gears, here, on this. If you land on these things, oh, you can deactivate them with Pinky. Oh, I did not actually know that for a short amount of time. Yeah, that's really cool. And you can get on top of this, then jump on. I'll just deactivate it. Yeah, cool. They don't have to be deactivated. You can jump on them normally. You can use this to, come on. Gee, it's difficult. You can jump on it, then on the pipes, on top of the pipes by going around them and back up, and then going up to the third layer that we can go to. Right now, I killed a hypnodisc with Pinky again. Cool. Pinky can do a lot of stuff. By going here, there's an alternate way of getting there, getting into the third layer. It might be easier. You can go on these smokestacks, pipes, and I really failed miserably. And go here around, like around, if you don't want to, or if you are incapable of jumping on these cogs, which, I mean it looks and sounds really trivial, but I have experienced that I fail it way more often than the other one. You'll then go here, jump around the pipe and on top of it, maneuver your way here, and just jump up. Wow. Up here there's the final layer I am aware that you can go on. Oh no, I'll kill these guys. And they're really annoying, I hate the hypno discs. I don't think there's a way of getting any higher. This wall, I think it does have collision. Let me check. I think this ceiling has collision. Yeah, it looks like it. This wall is just pipes and you cannot wall run in it. Cool, crazy. If you try going through the other way, actually, this looked like the ceiling didn't have collision. Maybe it doesn't in certain spots. I don't know, interesting. Doesn't look like there's anything here. This middle thingy does not have collision, so you cannot use it to climb up. It sucks. And I don't think you can reach the third one. There's another piece of grass here. See this? That's the grass texture from below. So I don't think there's another way of getting any higher on this tower. But this section kind of looks promising if you'd be able to get on top of this even, and maybe this thing, this sign. Huh. Then you could maybe... Oh, this thing doesn't have collision. Okay. Alright. What even is this? Is this like what do you call it in English? Some thunder rod. I think that's what it is. A thunderbolt. I think that's what, I don't know. Maybe if you'd be able to get on top of this billboard, then you could even get even higher. But I don't think that's too realistic. I'm gonna try with like one attempt to see if it maybe be plausible, or if it looks plausible. I doubt it. But hey, you never know. Well, what was that? And I'm gonna end the video there, because I've already did it for a pretty long time. I think a half an hour. I wonder how long? 42 minutes. Oh, 43 minutes almost. Okay, I guess I'm gonna end it here, because there's nothing else interesting. I don't think. I think I went over everything. Huh. Huh. Alright. Well then. Bye-bye. I got some real quality YouTube videos here.